guys, this is the Gaming Revolution here, and welcome back to an all-new Call of Duty Modern Warfare video. Now, this is a video that I didn't think I would be making. As you guys know, the Modern Warfare beta has came out on PC, so obviously, naturally, a bunch of data miners have jumped into the files to find out all of the hidden secrets and stuff like that, and I have no idea why on earth this has happened, but for some weird reason, Infinity Ward have left a lot of the campaign dialogue for the cutscenes within the files of the game. I have no idea why stuff like this happens every single time. It's like they never learn from their mistakes. I have no idea why on earth this has happened. Obviously, I had received a ton of campaign leaked information months and months ago, and I've been teasing at things, but other than that, I haven't really given away too much other than cryptic teasers. You know, I've been holding on to the Modern Warfare campaign ending for months upon months now because I felt like it was too far to go ahead and spoil. However, now it is already out there. The data miners have jumped in and this is starting to spread like wildfire. Now, all of this is coming from Lion Tiger, so I will leave a link to his Twitter account down in this video's description. A huge thank you to him. So, first things first, I need to give a massive spoiler warning. For those of you guys who just want to enjoy Modern Warfare's campaign upon the first playthrough, I suggest clicking off this video now and not watching any further. However, some of you guys just cannot resist, and I know that you will be interested in this information. As I was saying, I could have covered the ending absolutely months ago, but I chose not to. However, now that it is spreading like wildfire, I might as well just go ahead and make a video on it, because obviously since I know the ending, I have a bit further context so I can explain it a bit better than just the dialogue that is already out there. So the entire game's dialogue is not within the Modern Warfare beta files, it's just the dialogue from the cutscenes, the cinematics from the campaign. So we actually have the epilogue dialogue, so let's jump straight on into it. So it starts off by saying, T, yeah, well, I'm a long way from a proper pint. And I believe this is actually Captain Price talking. So what is happening within the ending or the epilogue of Modern Warfare's campaign is Captain Price apparently meets with a woman who hands him a classified folder, and essentially he says that he wants to put together a team. He wants to form Task Force 141. The dialogue continues, Russia disowned Barkov. Well, they didn't have much choice, did they? He's dead. He seems to be one of the main villains from the campaign. It continues, you took a big bite out of that problem, John. So yes, that is right. It's Captain Price talking to this woman. Captain Price says for now, but left unchecked. She says they won't be. Captain Price says General Shepard pulled the files you asked for. What exactly is this about? So yes, General Shepard is back. The woman says a task force. He says, we already have loose ends. She says, I will tie them. He says, I can fund assets, not outlaws. She says, enjoy the tea then, ... Zakhaev wants Barkov's throne. There has been some speculation recently regarding Imran Zakhaev being a main villain within the campaign of Modern Warfare. However, that is actually apparently not the case because there is an Easter egg to do with him within the Modern Warfare beta. However, I have been told that he is not actually a villain within this game, but he is just referenced within the end. So as you can see, it says Zakhaev wants Barkov's throne. So it's essentially heavily implied that Zakhaev is going to be a villain within a future Modern Warfare game, as Barkov was one of the villains within this campaign. So for those people speculating that he's going to be a villain within Modern Warfare's campaign based off of this beta Easter egg, you're close, however not exactly. However, as I was saying, he is mentioned within this ending. I almost buried him in Pripyat with Macmillan. So there is some more returning characters within Modern Warfare. Captain Macmillan is back. It continues, that was my father, this is the son, Victor. Lovely family, they're big fans of high days. Oh well, that would explain why he's still alive. They're going to need to get him out. Then give me what I need. Who is your crew? Sergeant Garrick? Kyle? They call him Gaz. He never said anything. So this is huge, and this is what I have been hinting at on Twitter for quite some time. As you guys know, the Infinity Ward developers have already came out and said that although there's going to be returning characters within Modern Warfare's campaign, not just Captain Price, some of them will not look like their old variants. They will look nothing like the originals. So Kyle Garrick is actually Gaz from Modern Warfare. Gaz is essentially his alter alias. And this is a big plot twist because you do not realize that he is Gaz until right at the end of the campaign. Obviously, he looks completely nothing like the original Gaz, but Kyle Garrick is Gaz within Modern Warfare. Anyways, it continues. John MacTavish, SAS sniper, demolitions, goes by Soap. Soap is back once again, then something is asked and says why that's classified. There he is, Simon Riley. There is no picture, never. Now the rest, that's need to know, unless we've got a deal. What are you calling this task force, the woman asks, to which Captain Price replies saying 141. So yes, Captain Price is bringing back together Task Force 141. However, apparently these are not the only returning characters, so the reason why Captain Price is bringing back Task Force 141 is because this is setting up the stage for a brand new Modern Warfare trilogy. So there will be another Modern Warfare 2 and another Modern Warfare 3 in which we will see these characters present. So as a summary, Price says that he wants to create Task Force 141 and gives this old lady a list of names, Soap, Ghost and Gaz, and some more names that you won't know until the game releases. If the old lady agrees to make the task force. Now here is the weird thing. Although Ghost is mentioned right at the end, Simon Riley, there is apparently no picture because the woman hands him a document and it shows all of the different people within there, but there is no picture for Simon Riley, who is going to be a part of Task Force 141. And apparently it is heavily insinuated within Modern Warfare's campaign that Alex that you can see on screen is going to be the new Ghost. However, he won't be revealed to be Ghost until a future Modern Warfare game. And the reason why I say this is because a huge spoiler warning here. Apparently Kyle dies within Modern Warfare's campaign. In the campaign, Alex stands with the friendly Arabic people pretty much the entire game. He calls the US government pretty much pieces of shit, and then Farah talks to humans and says, so what are you going to do next after this? He says, wherever they send me. She says, well, they shouldn't be the ones to determine that. I cannot believe you don't pick. So within the last mission within the campaign, apparently Alex does actually die. However, when he dies, he says, I'm picking my own path, go Farah. But apparently you never actually see him die within the campaign, and Alex only ever ran with Captain Price and 141 and Farah and her brother. So it seems likely that Simon Ghost Riley is actually going to be Alex, and this could make complete sense. A theory right now is that right at the end of the campaign, he's starting out as Ghost right at the end of the game, where he changes his name because everyone thinks he is dead. And then in a future Modern Warfare campaign, he will come back essentially from the dead as Ghost, although he will have never actually died. He just essentially faked his death. And this would be something absolutely epic because this was a big plot twist with Kyle being Gaz, and if Alex is actually Ghost too within a future Modern Warfare game, then that would be a huge plot twist too. Now something else I want to note is that these are not the only returning characters and not the only characters that will be a part of Task Force 141. Apparently, you have to actually record the gameplay right at the end of this epilogue, and if you play it back, you will be able to find Easter eggs and secrets that point to more returning characters within future Modern Warfare games. So essentially, this campaign is perfect because it ends on a cliffhanger where Alex is dead and he is probably going to come back within a future game, and there is a big plot twist with Kyle Garrick being revealed to be Gaz. And as I was saying, there's apparently a load more Easter eggs and secrets that you can actually find out by replaying the campaign / slowing down that end clip and finding more stuff out. Anyways, I will also be posting the full campaign dialogue from all of the cutscenes very soon. But anyways, thank you for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're not already for the latest and greatest Modern Warfare news and information. So anyways, thank you for watching, and bye. Now this woman that Captain Price is talking to is apparently an older woman. We're not really sure who she is or what significance she has.